G'day there, ladies and ledians. Welcome back to our TCG progression series, here with PokeBlaze, of course. We are on the final round of the Black and White series, which is exciting. One match before Gen 6, Fairy type, Mega Evolution, Kalos Pokemon, all that stuff, so... Which should be interesting, because I don't think either of us are really familiar at all with X and Y, right? I guess, well...
I have listened to. Are you familiar with Wasi, like the card reviewer, Pokemon tuber?
No.
I've listened to him talk about it in like podcasts, but I did not play during X and Y.
Fair enough.
Only
But,
secondary experience.
yeah, I guess we should get PokeWays to his intro before continuing on. Forgot about that.
Sweet. All right, cool. Let's go. We got live. Our mic is on. What's up with the camera, guys? Webcam. Wait, not. I'm invisible. Ooh. Let's see. Webcam.
You gotta do something like wear green,
I know. I should absolutely set up a green screen behind me. Let's see. Something's up with the video.
Not even just a green
is.
screen, just like wear green and have your face suddenly be revealed.
Deactivate and activate. Is there like a secret cover on my camera that I don't know about? No. Alright guys, well, I will be working on this camera as we start to set up the stream. What's up YouTube? It's Ev, bringing the Blaze back, and we're back with another episode of our PTCG Cup. It's episode 31 actually, I gotta change the title in YouTube Studio.
Yeah, 31.
Episode 31 of our PTCG Cup. We are hitting, like Ledisman said, we're hitting Legendary Treasures, which is the finale set of Black and White. So it's gonna be basically a culmination of all of the sets that we've done so far, which is gonna be really cool because we get more chances at those cards that we maybe like missed the first time. You get to actually have a chance to build those decks again, which there are a couple I'm excited about in here. And then, like he was saying before, next time, I don't know, I think we're gonna take a break in between, just because work schedule's crazy, and then that'll give us some time to sort out these cards. You can see this beautiful mess of cards in front of me. I'm sure Bloodstmints looks something like this.
I got a fan
These
man
giant
as well.
stacks taking down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whenever we do come back, it'll probably won't be that long. A week or two. We will be back into X and Y, which we'll have the introduction of the Fairy type. And we carry over EX as Big E, Big X from Black and White, but we also get Megas. And Rosie is slapping my microphone. Alright, but other than that, I think we are ready to just pull our cards. I'm gonna finagle this for like a couple more seconds. Because I just have a black box and it's kind of bothering me. I was excited to have my face on here.
Right. Well, it's gonna be interesting, like, having the EX be the same, because, like, any effects that relate to it, like, any energy acceleration or can't be damaged by EX stuff, like, that's still gonna carry over, which is gonna be interesting.
Exactly, a lot of the counterplay from Black and White. It remains the same.
Yeah.
Capture.
So, my Sigilif is still gonna be useful.
Unfortunately. I do have some of my own counterplay. Man, I think there's something wrong with my camera. I can still see like a silhouette of myself, which is like purple-black, like a background, and I'm black on top of it. I don't know, guys. I guess there's no camera today unless I can figure this out within the stream, but I don't want to delay it any longer. It'll be fine, like this is. If I can figure it out later in the stream as we're opening packs, so be it. But you get my voice today. Congratulations.
I mean, you're always welcome to come to my stream and see my little PNG tuber. Wag its mouth.
Fun.
Alright.
Cool.
Your side.
I'm gonna go my side.
Alright.
My side's been giving me the best luck. so I'm gonna be doing that.
I feel like Black and White's been pretty even for us as well, right?
I mean, mine's definitely better, but
Fair enough.
you got some cool cards. You got like that Virizion, you got all those like 15 Zekroms. I guess it balances out.
Yeah, I mean, like, in terms of winning.
I do need to clear out a spot to even open up cards. Like, that's how full my table's getting.
Oh my god, alt art already?
There are a lot of alt arts, and I was looking at the set before this. There is a gold Zekrom and a gold Reshiram.
Ooh.
So, there are definitely some crazy chase cards. Also, we get... So, like, this goes all the way through Black and White. From Black and White base through Plasma. So, we get all the different kinds of cards in here. There is no limit to what we can pull. And they're all going to be alternate arts of existing cards, I believe. I don't think there are new ones. I could be entirely wrong when I say that.
Okay. Get out of here, Eevee.
Good old E-boy.
And then Tangela as well. Get out. So, you know how the other week we were talking about like why Pokemon might be delaying to like next year for Winds and Waves?
Yeah.
We were kind of talking about like, you know, maybe it's like GTA, but I'm also thinking, what if it's because of Power World?
You think they were planning around Power World's release? I feel like they would
Possibly
do the opposite. I feel like they would just release it to like shut out Power World if that was the deal.
It could really go either way, but given the fact that they kind of lost in their trial thing, it could have been like a, you know, behind the deals meeting of like, okay, fine, because we lost the trial, we won't release in the same year, you know?
Do you think that Pokemon actually, like Game Freak actually knew that Power World was going to come out, or do you think they got... I feel like they got surprised by it.
Yeah, I guess so. It's very hard to say, but I do know that like last year when ZA came out, it was being compared to Digimon like constantly, right? And so maybe they didn't want another situation like that if they knew about Power World coming out this year.
I didn't know it was being compared to Digimon. Was it because of the Megas again? Like, 'cause I remember the original Megas were compared to Digimon.
No, it was just being compared to Digimon because it was a creature capturing game around that time, you know? It's like, for this money...
So for, like, no correlation.
Well, you know, mostly because it's the same kind of genre, you know?
Okay.
But it's like, for this amount of money, you could either get ZA or Digimon, so everyone was comparing them, you know?
Oh, okay.
And so I'm wondering...
It's a price thing, okay.
Yeah, and so I'm wondering, like, maybe if they did know about Power World's release day, that they were like, okay, maybe we don't want another comparison.
That's cool. On that note, I am curious. I didn't think it was even on your radar. What are your thoughts on Power World? Have you played it? Do you have any interest in playing it? And if you have, like, a Power World stand?
Okay, so just before kind of 1.0, like, kind of recently, I did play it with my brother for about, like, I don't know, 5 hours or so, just to give it a go. But it is something that I've been kind of wanting to go back to now that 1.0 is released, because it's like, sure, we could make some progress now, or we could just wait until 1.0 then go for it. And I haven't been able to get back to it, but it was pretty neat from what I played. I still need to play more of it to make a good decision though.
I definitely think the concept was cool, and one of my friends actually did play it for a good while. I actually did not ever get into it until 1.0 released. I just kind of opened it up the other day and kind of was messing around. It reminds me a lot of, like... I will say I get the Pokemon allegations, not because it's similar to Pokemon, but because it's like an Arc-style game.
Mm-hmm.
But it feels more like Pokemon-ized as compared to one of those standard Arc-style games.
Right. Also, would you like to see a card that I pulled? Is it a Pokemon that's banned?
I would love to see it. Is it a crazy Eevee or is it a Zekrom?
It's a Zekrom.
Yeah, gold Zekrom. Oh my goodness. At least it's banned.
Look at that! Like, come on.
You can just frame that on your side of the table.
I mean, I could. I could always just have it off to the side. Like, have it here.
It's your good luck charm.
Hopefully.
So I'm hoping for this deck. This is the deck that I absolutely want to build. But I guess we'll see what kind of cards we pull.
But yeah, I'm wondering, like, if maybe they did know about it, and they're like, well, we don't want to mess with Power World if they're going to be, like, that popular and, you know, that heavy hitter. Because, like, Power World's, like, numbers are doing pretty good, right?
Yeah, Power World was, like, one of the best-selling, like, games within the first couple days. It was, like, a specific statistic.
Yeah.
So, like, within the first couple days of their release, they had, like, the highest jump.
Yeah, and that's not to mention that, you know, it's already been around for a fair amount of time. So people have already had their share of it, you know?
Yeah. That is true. But I feel like that also... Ooh. Okay, so I have to share this art with you. The Shining Gamer, if you're anywhere on either side of the
yeah, I've seen.
pull up.
I got one of those Stunfisk as well, it's great.
Okay, I had to take a break for that. I feel like I definitely could take an interest in Power World. It'd probably be like a 2-week obsession kind of thing. It was like $15 on Steam, so I'm cool with getting it to mess around every now and then. But I don't see myself being like a Power World enthusiast long term, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'd like to try either with my brother or with more people from the SPC. I feel like that would be fun. But it's not one of those games I'd like to play by myself. I feel like I get bored too easily. And hello, Flygon, how's it going? Heyo, Blaze and ladies. Yep.
Okay, see, there we go. I was also considering this deck because it does combo well with this card. Let me see. So lag will stop. Here we go. See, I can just get a whole bunch of this kind of Pokemon.
God damn it, another Zekrom.
Let's go.
It's
Love to see it.
It's not another gold one, but I like this one.
Still another banned card.
I've got like I've got like 5 versions of Zekrom, all the same card as well.
That, folks, is why we have a ban system.
I'll get all my Zekrom out later, but
I think there will be a Zekrom EX in this set too, so you hypothetically have a chance of pulling that as well.
Interesting. But like, yeah, if you didn't ban it, I would have like 6, 7, maybe 8 of them now.
I feel like this Tangrowth's attacks are worded very aggressively. Oh, don't pick up the whole stack, please. Oh no. I knew it was gonna do that.
Oh,
Okay.
That's a cool art.
Check out this Tangrowth. Think about like if it's attacking you and it's using the first attack and then the second one. I feel like that's very
Hold up.
dark.
Fair enough.
The 1-2
Also,
combo.
I found a card that has some cool art. I'm not sure if I'll use it, but one sec. Take a look at that. You see if the...
Oh my goodness. Got like chandeliers and...
Is it like one of the Elite Four? Like... It kind of reminds me of like Caitlyn,
It might be.
but it's probably like more of a Grimsley thing, isn't it?
It would have to be Grimsley. Grimsley does have a Liepard, right? Pretty sure.
I think so. But that's like really interesting kind of background. I don't know if it's just for that Pearline or if it's like a random chance on each Pokemon. That'd be cool.
I didn't see any of that, like, specifically in the card list, so you're probably onto something. It's probably just, like, every card in the set has a chance of coming out with that little overlay on it.
Very nice. Oh.
I need to put on...
Oh, there we go.
Performance mode. I feel like every now and then I'm kind of just like, my video is stuttering.
Hmm.
Dun dun dun. I gotta figure out where performance mode is. Toggle performance mode. Okay. So let's go. What do I want? Let's say this is toggle performance mode. Okay, so now we can do that. Perfect. So it should stop lagging and stuttering.
Hopefully.
Oh, as I say that, it starts to stutter. No, dude.
Oh, that's a lot. There's some really good art in this set. And then there's Sunfisk.
I mean, you might have to just make a deck about that Stunfisk.
Is it even good? Let's see. No. Not particularly.
No, kind of booty cheeks, being honest. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Look at this. Snivy with his camouflage. So, I'm gonna be honest. This is not a bad deck. I just don't know. It has like a 50-50 shot of being useful.
Yeah, I've definitely got a few things in mind.
I have one I want to do, and I told you guys at the beginning of the stream, but you gotta keep in mind too, we are getting a lot of this guy, and we already had some of him before. You get like full on just that one guy. That guy. Nope, stay off my keyboard. Don't do it. Don't do it. We have reached the terrible 2s with Rosie. They age quickly. I was trying to boot up Discord earlier, and I think I sent a message as soon as I opened it up, and it was like a bunch of gibberish.
I don't think that's it.
Stepping all over my keyboard and then hit enter, and I was like, how do you accidentally do that?
Are you kidding me?
Did you get another gold Zekrom?
I did. Ah!
Let's go. Oh, hey, I got that one Purloin.
Okay, so maybe it's just that Purloin then. Oh. Ah. I think I could build around that. I'm wondering if I could actually. If I get another gold Zekrom, I'm going to flip the table. Which is actually a thing you can do in this. You can actually flip the table.
I know, I was gonna say do it. I dare you.
I'd have to save first, but... just in case.
Okay. See, we might have to switch over a strat, though. Did we pull any of those before? That's not something that I pictured an Altaria doing.
Is that shiny?
Most likely.
It's
I mean,
really
in
hard.
like a set of alternates.
Like, it's really hard to tell. So I think I'm gonna show you because of the art. Does this route look shiny to you?
Ooh, I'm gonna say no. Because the other one is like light, like bright blue.
Right.
But I see where you're coming from.
Like, it's really hard to tell with the background.
It is very close. I think it's just the lighting is what you're looking at.
Hmm.
I did kind of want to build that deck, but I think we need like at least 4 of them.
Like, this is one of my favorite.
About it.
This is one of my favorite Pokemon of this category. So I kind of want to build around it. But I'll keep going.
Okay.
I gotta see if it's like worthwhile.
Hey, take the devil. There it is.
You got something?
There's the second one. Okay, so we might be able to make this work.
I
We
miss.
commit.
I miss Natu not being a thing.
Are you getting a lot of Natus?
I'm getting a few of them.
See, so I mean, we're getting a good baseline on this deck. We're just not getting what we actually need.
Gotta remember.
Okay, I feel like we're being called in a direction for sure. Now we can't ignore that. Unless we literally just pull the final evolution for this card like 6 times in a row.
Huh?
Bianca is banned, correct?
What's Bianca's effect?
Draw until 6.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's banned. And draw until 6. We got, yeah, draw until 6 is like birch.
I'm familiar. It's a thick line.
Oh, finally I got another one of those.
Man, so this is a really cool deck, but not having Ether anymore is definitely gonna hurt us.
Good to know.
Like, that's expensive.
Okay, so can I build around that attack? Or should I save it for later? I'd like to, but now I need to... I mean, I could... Ooh. I definitely feel like it would be... one of these Pokemon, maybe? Oh my god, that's actually very good.
Okay.
I mean, that's good for what it is, for sure.
It'd be funny if you and I are building the same deck.
That would be
I would
funny.
be very impressed.
So, I need to find Pokemon. And I feel like in this pile there'll be them. It might be something I build in the future. I might need to do a bit of Google to help find the cards. And see if I have them. But it's definitely possible. Yeah, so I might save that for later.
Okay. So we definitely have a deck. It's we've been called to it. I feel like that's a good tech. I kind of want to just throw that in there just because we can show off this card, which I wouldn't mind doing at all.
Okay, so I have a few options. I just wish I had Zekrom, that would be great. So I guess I'll read my trend cards before anything. Oh my god, that's in that's actually kind of busted. What the hell? I mean, that's overall a terrible card, but it's funny.
Okay.
Like, you know, at that point you might as well just play a different card. Oh my
Search.
god. So, I have a few ideas. Don't know what I want to go with.
Fun fact. You know, the first time I ever saw Seismitoad, it was on this Team Plasma card. And I was like, wow, I cannot believe that this entire time I thought Palpitoad had a new evolution. Or thought Palpitoad was the final evolution.
You disconnected.
Oh shoot, I might be getting booted out.
Yeah, you disconnected.
Okay. Hold my spot.
Okay. I have enough cards to make a deck in mind work. So, should I go for it? Like, I think, like, because I can, I should, right?
Just because you can doesn't mean you should. What should anybody do?
Or do I go with this Pokemon?
Crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a room. Rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. Alright.
Does it like just keep going like that? Like
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I had to load in and I was sitting there forever. I was like, I gotta delve into the depths of madness.
So anyone that's watching on my side, we have two potential options for a deck. Well, two ones that I think would be fun. Okay, to be fair, one of the fun decks is in quotation marks. But I could do it. I've only got one of those. Bit rough.
Okay.
Alright, so I might say that for later then. What we will do is we're going to we're going to go into the quotation fun deck.
Interesting. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3.
And I already know a few of the cards I want to put in. Excellent. And then...
Right. You know what I need on my side?
Hmm?
Music.
Ah, right. One sec.
Appreciate you, home slice. There it is. Alright, we got that.
So I'm thinking...
We do want to add these. We kind of set these off to the side earlier. It's kind of a nice combo with everything. I don't think that's a bad start, honestly. What if we just cut this? Excuse me. Alright. I think we can do that.
Okay, and then
It does feel weird how some of the types have changed.
What do you mean?
Just the types that were given to some Pokemon in the earlier generations. They don't feel right, and I think the later generations still don't feel right, but there's a little bit more copium there that I can work with.
Okay.
I don't want to say the exact Pokemon, but you're gonna see exactly what it is when I use it in my deck.
Fair enough.
My poor Team Plasma Energies. You banned Lugia, right? Not you banned Plasma Energy. Okay,
I
you didn't
banned
ban
Plasma
Lugia.
Energy. You can still use Lugia if you want.
If I'm really feeling naggly. Okay. So now we decide what we wanna finagle in here. Speaking of finagly. Okay. So I think we do want these. I mean, why wouldn't we? I think we want these.
Okay, I am gonna need more basic Pokemon though. Oh, you what?
That.
Actually not bad.
With that. With that.
Yeah, alright. We can go with some of you. can go for a lot of you, actually.
Oh, so it has to be specifically that kind.
That's
Yikes.
great. And then...
Colress's band. Yes.
for good reason.
It's pretty strong. It's pretty strong.
Colors
I
would
wouldn't
go
necessarily say
nutty.
busted, but it's got something to it.
I am gonna need some energy. So what energy do I need?
Is that our whole deck? That seemed too easy. Like, that fit far too well. We gotta be missing something. There ain't no way.
I mean, I guess
Maybe
we
we're
got
just
that.
missing the 17 ethers.
That would go
That's it.
crazy. Not gonna lie. Oh my god, that's actually... it's not too bad. That's actually good to remember for later, if I have to go for that.
Yeah, that's gotta be too easy. What are we missing?
Oh,
What do we
that's-
not have?
Oh, you're not gonna like that.
Okay.
And the rest of that's kind of whatever. Probably don't need too much as well. Okay, so maybe we don't go with you then. That should be fine. I just need a few more cards.
That's such a beautiful art. Look at him go.
In terms of basic Pokemon, I mean, that's looking pretty decent.
I mean, Heart Gold, Soul Silver too. I will never rip on a HGSS card. They all went insanely hard.
Yeah, like I said, I have to like look at all the generations like next to each other to pick the best one. But I feel like since Generation 4 onwards, it's been pretty good. Okay, that's actually not bad for us, given what we're going for.
So, a concept I've been really into, as of late, I was actually responding to a post about this. Potential Pokemon in Winds and Waves. Like a Wailord had been mentioned, like a Wailord regional form, and we were discussing like what kind of ability or types or moves it could have. That got me thinking too. The Yellow Shellos leak. Do you think that if Yellow Shellos is a thing, it stays water ground and we get a color variant, or do you think they wouldn't stop it at that?
I feel like they would change up a Pokemon if they could, you know, and if they have an excuse like that to change up a Pokemon, then they definitely will change up the typing. You know, it might be like water poison or something. Or maybe
Like-
even ground poison, like Clodsire.
Ooh. Water poison would go nice though with yeah, water poison would go nice with a Gastrodon.
Yeah.
Is it worth it to squeeze this in? Like, do we really need that much? It would be nice.
What I really need.
I don't think so, unfortunately. I think we stick with this. I think we had it right. I think just it fell right in our lap, and that's how it's supposed to be. Yep. This feels good. It feels bad when I flip it the other way. All right, I am ready. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm just kind of choosing the final parts of my trainer cards, I guess. Yes, we can go with some of the good old classics.
Oh, there's your two good luck charms.
Yep. It's crazy that I got two of them. What's the rarity of that, you know?
I don't know. It's after the set though, so I think that bumps it up even more. It's 115 out of 113.
Do something like that. Need.
And you always preferred Zekrom over Reshiram, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the medieval look more than like the cyberpunk look.
Fair enough.
Reshiram with got those wings, feathered dragons. Looks sweet. An idea I did like that we were talking about is they like make new regional evolutions, but then they make them related to each other. So like for example, a sperm whale and a giant squid, they're like rivals in real life. So if we got like a Wailord evolution and then like a Tentacruel evolution, and it was based on like a sperm whale and a giant squid, and those two forms like interacted, I think like cool stuff like that. They could take a lot of different courses in Winds and Waves, doing stuff like that.
Yeah, I am going to be doing a stream tomorrow, where I'm going to be kind of giving my overall prediction about Winds and Waves. So, not optimistic, not pessimistic, but just realistic about what we can expect. Which should be fun.
What do you think about the concept, too, of like version-exclusive cross-gen evolutions? Like, I don't think it's Wailord's going to get this treatment, but let's say Wailord, right? And you have a wind version of Wailord that like flies, and you have a waves version of Wailord that sinks down in the ocean.
I mean, we saw a Wailord in the show, right? So I don't think we're gonna get like 3 different Wailords in one game, you know. What else do I fill out this deck with?
Or what if it was a Wailord evolution? So like Wailord still existed. Technically, it could. It's only a 2-stage evolution right now.
Any Pokemon technically could, right?
Do you think they give like Charizard an actual permanent 3rd stage, like add a whole new stage
Maybe.
I feel like at that point, power creep gets kind of crazy, because then I have to bump the stats up. Unless they just rearrange the stats on the third stage, but that's kind of just like megas with extra steps.
Okay, so yeah, put that in. Put that in.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and bet on a mega ledian, or not a mega, a ledian evolution.
That would be cool, and it was in the trailer, like Ledian.
It was in the trailer. I feel like Whaler probably gets something, and Ledian probably gets something. But I'm kind of hoping for Tropius, but we've had a lot of people. Granted, these people will have like 0 credibility until the actual game comes out. But a lot of people were saying there's no Tropius evolution.
That would be something.
Grass Dragon.
What else do I put into my deck? I guess it's just like supporter cards that, you know, shuffle draw 5, like Looker. Hey, if you copycats, who knows?
Yeah. Cool thing about like cross-gen evolutions too. Worst case scenario, let's say you like hate the new Tropius. Tropius now has Eviolite. And you can just use Tropius with an Eviolite. You get to use the Pokemon you like. So I feel like that's like, it's like a win-win. Best case scenario, you like the new evolution.
Yeah, but like with Tropius, like I would like to use the Harvest ability, you know, so you can't really do that with Eviolite.
Unless you got Super Harvest, which it can hold an item, but then it innately has a citrus berry.
Right.
New hidden ability.
Need a few more cards. And one more. Okay.
You ever watch Jeopardy as a kid?
Which what?
I guess not even as a kid. Did you ever watch Jeopardy in your lifetime?
Oh my god, Mum listens to it like all the time, and so I got that theme song stuck in my head now. Alright, I think I'm ready.
Okay.
I am just going to get all my Zekrom for good luck.
Okay.
Let's see.
You can like position them around the board.
Maybe. Okay, it's not there. It's over here then.
I mean, at this point, just swap out your playmat for Zekrom. Zekrom Man 25.
I'll just get like one of each of my different arts for it. But note I have 2 more in reserve.
Oh, I see him. I see him for sure. Also, did you mean to turn the music off?
I did.
Okay.
I'm just doing the Zekrom, then I'll get the battle music going.
Planning
Like-
something.
Look how many different Zekroms I have! And 2 golden.
No, yeah, it's
Ah!
Zekrom smiling down on you.
Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, remember, this is my quote-unquote fun deck.
Just so we're clear, though, this one is like undebatably the coolest.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Boom. Ooh, sweet. I want to go first.
Alright. It's either gonna work really well or terribly.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We do have a basic.
I do have a basic as well. Alright, ready?
Yep, let's do it. There he is. Okay.
Alright, Keldeo.
So we are going to not draw a card because it's first turn. We are going to Great Ball.
Mm-hmm.
And we will Great Ball for M-Dog.
Oh, okay.
We will attach a Psychic Energy to the M-Dog. And then we will Hypnotoxic Laser. You are poisoned, and I'll flip a coin, and if heads, you're also asleep. You're also asleep.
Damn. That's actually very good.
It's even better with Burbank City. There's a stadium that means you take like 20 more damage from poison. And so if I had that right now, your Mime Jr. would just be dead, and that would be a wipe.
Okay, well, I am awake. Yeah, that would definitely be worthwhile banning. Like, poison first turn, like, that is crazy. Which does make me a bit worried, not gonna lie. Okay, good. I'm gonna put Amogo into the bench. If this is the case, then what I can do is I can attach Life Dew to Mime Jr. I can attach Eviolite to Emolga. Then I'm going to August Investigation. What you got in there?
Yep.
Ah, Sesame Toad's got round. Okay. And then Lag. Copycat. Electrode. Alright. Well, I'm gonna shuffle 12-5.
Okay.
Interesting that you're wanting to run Seismitoad.
For what reason?
Just for the round. And like... it's a lot of effort just to get another Pokemon with round in play.
Well, he's the only other one that has round that I had.
5, okay.
And it means I can hit for water weakness too.
Let's see. Okay, let's go for time to reveal my strat.
Beth?
I'm going to Great Ball for... oh, this is a top 7 one. It's fine. Because I can get myself a Durant.
No way.
So there's one Durant. Then I can go ahead and go for a Level Ball.
Okay.
So I can now go for a Durant.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to attach a Rescue Energy to Emolga.
Yep.
And then I'm going to go for my Sleepy Lost. So top cardio deck is in the Lost Zone now. I am now asleep. Not that it's not going to matter because I'm going to die to poison by my turn, but it's your turn.
Yep. I'll take that as a life dew use. Okay, so I will go ahead and Copycat for 2.
Copycat for 2, you are desperate.
I mean, I have 2 Seismitoads and an Electrode, so 2 of like some random cards would probably be better than this. Then I will go ahead and bench Chandelure.
Hmm.
And then I'll pass, and you took 10
Yeah.
damage this turn.
You don't get any prizes at least.
Oh, that's true. Let me put it back. It's gonna jump up. There you go.
I believe. Yeah.
That's true.
I had to just double check to make sure it wasn't like from an opponent's attack. You know?
That'd be a like a super weak A spec if it had to be from an attack.
Alright. Amoga's up. Okay. I'm going to go for Elisa. So search my deck for 3 Pokemon tool cards, reveal them, put them into my hand, and then shuffle my deck afterward.
Okay.
So you we go with a U and a U. So Eviolite, Rescue Scarf, and Lucky Egg.
Yep. Checks out. Okay, this is a neat deck. I just need to get rid of this one.
Then I'm going to call for family to search my deck for 2 basic Pokemon and put them onto my bench. So you know what I'm going to put on the bench?
2 Amogas.
I mean, I could. But let's go with a U.
Guys, he has 3 Amogas in his deck confirmed.
And
Secret strategies to get him to reveal his secrets.
Alright,
Wow.
you're up.
They're like all different. Okay.
Well, this one on the, like, near my deck, right? I can retrieve my life dew with it.
I see. That is neat. Now, see, this copycat's gonna sting you a little bit more.
Yeah. What are the odds that you would get 2 copycat back to back, though?
Pretty high. I got a copycat off my other copycat.
Hmm. What I also like about this Amoga is that it's got free retreat.
That is pretty cool. The rescue energy was a cool tech too.
Mm-hmm.
Timpole. Multi-energy. Meloetta.
Another Meloetta, huh?
Oh, there's more where that came from. I probably have more Meloettas than you have Durants.
Oh, really?
And then I'll go ahead and pass.
Alright. The downside of this... Alright. Another Durant.
Yep.
I really
Now,
need...
no energies in that hand. I'm manifesting it again.
I'm going to attach a... Oh, God,
Double
what do I
colorless and use Vice Grip.
I mean, I wish I could. But I think I'm going to attach... Because I can't, like, change them out later on, so I need to be careful with this. We'll go with a Lucky Egg on this Durant.
Okay.
We'll go a rescue scarf on this Durant, and an Eviolite on this one.
Okay.
And I think I'll pass.
Okay. I'm gonna draw a card.
But as soon as I draw energy, it begins.
I've gotta get you before then. I'm gonna evolve into Palpitoad. I'm gonna put on another Psychic Energy. And I'm gonna pass. As soon as I get Floatstone, it begins.
I guess it depends on who comes up first. Okay, cool. I was a bit worried for a moment. But I'm going to attach the Cyclone Energy to this Durant. It's not the active Pokemon, so the effect doesn't apply, so you don't get the swap.
Okay.
So then I will swap into my Durant, then Devour for 5. Because I got 5 Durant.
What would you say if I told you you couldn't use Devour?
Oh, it is like a Metal Energy. Oh, dang it is Metal Energy. I would say that really stuffs up my deck. Huh. Well,
Did you not run any Metal Energies?
I do have a few.
Okay.
So, I guess I will... it's not really worth putting any energy on any of them then, except for this other Durant. Alright, so I'll put the Cyclone Energy on this Durant. I can swap into that one. Then I can put a card from my discard pile on top of my deck.
And you're gonna put Life Dew.
I could do that. Not into my hand. Emolga goes over there. There we go. It's a good thing I decided to put in a few Metal Energy just in case. I will go for Looker's Investigation. Put that on top of my deck.
Oh, okay.
Alright, you're up.
Okay, I will draw a card. I'm gonna go ahead and put a Psychic Energy on Chandelure and pass.
Alright. My turn. Oh, I wonder what I drew. Alright. Let's go for Looker's Investigation. Just a Voltorb. Alright. I'm going to shuffle draw 5.
Ah.
Okay, so I need some Metal Energy. I got that from Emolga. Alright. Come on.
Oh, it is 6 o'clock, so the podcast should be up if you want to accept the collaboration real quick.
Okay, let me just try that then. You can tell our audience about what's happening with that.
Yeah, sweet. Well, there's a new episode of the podcast up. This is actually one that we recorded.
You might just need to like
last time.
resend the link. I think YouTube's being a bit funny with it.
Interesting. Yeah, it's a good one. It's gonna be a two-parter just because it was so long. joke here. Let's go ahead and pull this one. Share. Here is your. Oh, I probably need to go into studio, huh?
Maybe. In any case, I will attach a metal energy onto Durant. Then retreat cost of 1, that is fine. Because I'm going to be using these energy mostly for retreat anyway. Discard Cyclone energy into this Durant. Now I can mill you for 5.
Okay, that's gonna suck. Here is your link, and I will discard the top 5 cards of my deck.
Okay.
Yikes. Alright, so here we go. 1.
It still says no
2.
new collaborations. I don't
you
know
said?
what... it's saying no collaborations available. Like, request, you know?
On the link I just sent you?
Yeah. What if I try that way? Yeah, it's not coming through. I don't know what it is, but I guess this one, for some reason, it'll just be you.
This one is just mine. Let us have absolutely no part in it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so
we'll figure that out, don't worry.
So, what do you even mill?
These top 5 cards. So I milled a Copycat, an Electrode, a Psychic Energy, a Looker's Investigation, and a Guesses.
Okay. Love to see it.
Alright. Oh, hold on. My thing broke. Here we go. Okay.
Okay,
So now I'll draw my card.
Yeah, what were you doing? Another
I'll draw
copycat?
my card. No, not a copycat. That got discarded.
Okay.
Go into Seismitoad.
Yeah.
And pass.
Oh yeah, because you just got a Voltorb in there.
I wish you did not put any metal energy in your deck. That would have been super funny.
That would have been funny, but that would have been very boring actually for the audience. Just in case though, I will put
finale, yeah.
I will put another metal energy on my other Durant. So now you always have something to worry about. And then I'm just going to devour for 5.
Yay.
What I like about this Durant is that
I would do this too.
because it's like, I misread it. For a second, I thought it was like all Durant in play, like if it was a mirror match. But it's just my Durant in play. Alright. Love to see it.
A lot of my outs going out the window.
Good.
Dude, come on. Draw. Dude. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yikes. Alright, we're gonna scoop. This is just
Let's go! Alright, so I need metal energy. Oh my god, it's a good thing I put a few of those in.
You know what would have been cool? I didn't even think about it, but I should have put Burbank City in. And
Just
that first turn, I would have had the KO on Mr. Mime and it would have been a donk.
Yeah, but like, outside of that, Burbank City wouldn't have done much, right?
Yeah.
Alright, would you like to go first or second?
I would like to go first. But I don't think you can get that many Durants out for your first turn.
Well, I mean, I could attack with a Mulga, maybe use a few Pokeballs and stuff.
I'd live. I have more setup than you have, unfortunately. I also, as soon as I said Seismitoad was the only other rounder that I had, I thought of another Pokemon that I could have put in here that has a round.
Alright. Let's draw.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That looks good.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
Hold up. Okay. But you know I gotta put the Mime Junior in just to stall and to help the mill, you know?
Yeah, it's a free energy attack, yeah. That's sweet.
Alright. Let's flip.
Give me 1 second. Oop, oop, oop. Put it on this side. There we go. Okay. Flip. Alright, no draw 'cause this is my first turn, but I'm going to go ahead and attach a Psychic Energy to Meloetta. We're going to drop 2 Great Balls. Yo, why are we lagging again? I thought we solved this last time. Okay, 2 Great Balls. To search for... Let's grab a Meloetta. That could be good. Do we want that? I think we're just gonna go consistent. We're gonna go a Meloetta and a Timpole.
Alright.
And then we will go ahead and pass.
Alright, my turn. Okay, we'll go for a... First up, we'll go Great Ball. Top 7. Alright. For a Giant. Put that into my... I'll put that into my bench. I will also be going for a Lava Ball. For any Pokemon with 90 or less. So... yeah, we'll do something like that. We'll go for Mime Junior. Then... let's see, I'll attach a Lucky Egg to Mime Junior. And... I will free retreat into Mime Junior. I will also go ahead and... you know what, I'm going to attach a Rescue Energy to Durant just for the Rescue Energy effect. And I will also attach a Life Dew to Durant, in case you want a copycat.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do Mime Junior's attack, so top card goes into your zone. Wheezing!
Wheezing.
Tails, I'm still asleep.
Okay. And then I will... is that all effects or attacks or all damage? All damage.
All
okay.
damage.
So we're going to draw a card. Attach a Psychic Energy to Meloetta. Evolve into Palpitoad. And then we are going to use Brilliant Voice. The damage is prevented, but you are now confused.
That's kind of annoying. Okay, let's put Eviolite onto a Mulga.
Mm-hmm.
And...
That's a KO on yourself.
no, I'm going to pass.
Okay. I'm gonna draw a card. And then I will attach a Psychic Energy to Meloetta. And I will look at Investigation.
Would you like me to shuffle my hand?
No. I will shuffle mine.
Okay.
I forgot you had no cards in your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I hope you don't care.
What I'm hearing is Detsis would be a horrendous play right now.
I hope you don't care
I will
about that
bench
wheezing.
Voltorb. And I'll go ahead and pass.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to free retreat. Into Emog. Then I'm going to Cyclone Energy. So you will need to swap out your Pokemon, but you get to choose. Come on, okay, Cyclone.
I'll go ahead and go into Voltorb.
Alright, and then I'm going to use Call for Family to search my deck for basic and put on the bench.
Okay. And it's going to be a...
It's probably going to be a Durant. As to what kind, I guess it's up to me. We got that one. Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and draw my card. We are going to... This is why it's relevant. We're going to Holland's Voltorb as an energy card onto my Voltorb. It's a colorless energy, but my Voltorb's ability is, as long as it has the energy attached, its retreat cost is 0. So this Voltorb is now a float stone for my other Voltorb.
Right, okay.
And then I will bring up Meloetta. And I will use Round, which will be 90 damage, minus 20, which will be 70, which is enough to KO a Molga.
Hold up. Ah, Palpatine does have Round, okay. Got it.
Yep.
That is fine. I'll put mine Junior up. Let's see, just in case, I will go for a Cyclone Energy on a Molga. You don't need to swap this one. And then I'm gonna go for Sleepy Lost.
Okay.
Oh. and I'm asleep.
Okay. I'll go ahead and draw a card. I will go ahead and Pokemon Collector. So I can search for 3 basic Pokemon. Put them in my hand. That's going to be Keldeo. Chandelure. And Timpole.
see.
And Pimple's gonna go onto the bench. Keldia's gonna go onto the bench. Keldia's gonna get a float stone.
Of course. Why wouldn't it?
As you do. And then sure, I have all copycats in my hand, so go ahead and draw that 7 cards. We'll round for a prize.
Alright. Let me see if I can get rid of it. You know, all the cards. I'll draw before I choose my Pokemon, I think.
I think you do.
So, draw until I have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay. We're gonna go with Emolga.
Okay.
My turn. I draw. Let's go with a Level Ball. Just to get it out of my hand, I guess. A giant.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just look in here. Okay, nothing particularly crazy. Shuffle that. Okay, and then God, I'm going to attach a metal energy onto this giant.
Mm-hmm.
And because I know you got copycat, I'm going to Eviolite this giant. Not that it's gonna matter too much. Then I'll call for family for another giant onto the bench.
Interesting plays. Okay. And then I will draw my card for turn. We're going to evolve into Seismitoad.
Hmm. So, did you really
And
need
then we-
Seismitoad if Palpitoad is good enough for Meloetta?
Seismitoad does more damage if I want to hit for water weakness. And it also attacks for 2 instead of 3.
Hmm.
And then I will go ahead and copycat for 5.
Right.
Hello? Yeah, we're gonna evolve into Palpitoad. Attach a Psychic Energy to Seismitoad. And we will go ahead and round for the KO.
Alright. Come on. There's a few cards that would be useful for me to pick up. But we are going to go with Giant. Okay. That's something. Let's see, I'm going to go for a Rescue Energy onto Durant. And then I'm going to mill you for 5.
Okay, so we're gonna go one at a time. We got Psychic Energy, Sigilith,
Oh, okay.
Parrot. I'm waiting. This one's stuck. Copycat and Chandelure.
Alright.
Alright, then I will go ahead and draw my card. And then we will attach a Psychic Energy, actually to Seismitoad. Attach a Psychic Energy to Seismitoad. And we will go ahead and Brilliant Voice you for 0 damage, but you are now confused.
Yeah, because I do resist psychic. Okay. That is fine. Okay. I'm going to attach a... Ooh, in that case. I'm going to attach a Metal Energy to this Durant. Retreat using a Rescue Energy as cost.
Yes.
I guess I'll flip my Durant in a moment. And then I should be able to mill for another 5.
Psychic. Seismitoad. And it really doesn't like this. Iris. Seismitoad. Psychic.
That's a pretty cool
Alright.
Iris though. I think I got one of those as well.
Thank you.
Like, even
I'm
the
gonna, from this point, go ahead and round 20, 80. So that's still enough for a KO. I'm gonna round your Durant for the KO.
Yeah, it's like
Because we made it for 120 minus 40.
Yeah, gotcha. One less Durant. Bit annoying. Let me go. Let me go with this Durant, I guess. Okay. Not that it's going to matter too much, but I'm going to attach a Cyclone Energy to one of these Durant just in case I want to retreat. Then I will play N. We shuffle and draw up to our prizes, so I'll draw 6 and you'll draw 2.
Okay.
Your Keldeo makes it really hard to do anything. Well, rather the Float Stone.
Yeah. I mean, what could you do? Do you have just like a bunch of gusts in there?
Well, I've got Cyclone Energies, right? But I can't do much with that.
It doesn't matter.
6. Okay. I will put another Durant onto the bench.
On the bench.
And then I'll mill you for another 5.
Okay, luckily that N did help me.
I mean, I couldn't really predict that, right? Like, cause just 2 cards. So, I figured that wouldn't be that bad.
Three. Come on, dude. 2 more. 2 more. Alright. So we'll go ahead and draw a card. Psychic Energy on the Meloetta. And this is going to be for 0 prizes, but we're going to smack you for a round.
Yeah,
Get rid of that drain.
I think at this point I'm gonna have to scoop to round 3.
Okay, perfect.
Which means that we do get our music.
Get shut out.
No, not that one.
Alright, it's fitting for finale, though. Round 3.
So, yeah, I forgot that it needs a metal energy for it to devour.
I know, I was gonna be... After that first match, I was gonna be like, for the sake of sportsmanship and content,
but
I'll
I'm
let
like...
you go change your
I
energies around, but then you won the first match, and I was like, no.
Yeah, I'm like, I do remember, like, putting in at least, like, 5 or 6 metal energy and, like, an energy search. So, there is hope for me.
Alright, are you going first or second?
That's a good point. Where do I want to go? It could be all go either way. But I think I'm gonna go second.
Okay.
Hello, Dragon Spiral Tower. How's it going?
That's a cool name.
Yeah, like our latest addition to the SPC.
This is definitely an interesting start.
Mm.
I'm cool with it, I think.
But I'm really tempted to get rid of, like, Floatstone if I lose. Because Keldeo of the Floatstone is just so annoying.
Awesome. It's like my whole team is on teleportation pads.
Basically. Alright.
Oh, interesting. No draw because it's first turn, but I am going to drop a Floatstone immediately.
Oh! Oh yeah?
I'm going to pass.
Alright.
Just to spite you.
Okay. I will go for an Eviolite on Durant. I'll go for Cyclone Energy on Durant. No, that's gonna do much. Because he had no other Pokemon.
Right.
But I will go for a Lucas Investigation. What else you got in there?
You're going to want to shuffle it away.
Silver Bangle, what the... Huh. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, hopefully I can just get rid of my hand after I shuffle draw 5. Come on. Really taking time. One, two. Alright. And then I will go for... It's gonna really hurt your copycat, huh? Well, it's gonna hurt with your copycat. But it needs to be done. Actually, I will just put Animolga onto the bench, I think. Yeah, that works. And then I will call for family to search my deck for Pokemon, review it, put it into my hand, shuffle my deck afterward.
Okay. I'll let you search that first so it doesn't lag.
Yeah. So, I could go with that. That would put a dampener on your plan. I might say that for something later. the giant. Here's in my hand.
Okay.
You're out.
I'll draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So we are going to immediately copycat for 5.
Yep. Hopefully you draw the same hand. That would be so funny.
I mean, technically it could happen because I'm shuffling.
Hmm.
And Iono. Very unlikely, though. Yeah. Well, that card's kind of useless. We're going to go ahead and Meloetta.
Alright.
And that's going to lead us into Psychic Energy.
It begins...
And that will lead us into Level Ball. Into... Come on. We're going to grab a Voltorb. Bench it. You're going to keep on doing that kind of thing. And then we'll go ahead and pass.
Alright. Okay, excellent. So, I'm going to... I'm going to Level Ball. Search out for... Durant.
Yep.
And before I really shuffle my deck, I'm going to go for an energy search.
Okay.
Metal energy.
Yep.
Attach a metal energy onto a Durant. Retreat using my Cyclone energy. But before I do anything, I will go for an Elisa to search my deck for 3 Pokemon tools, which is pretty useful.
And you prized your life due. The interesting thing about this deck that you're playing is whatever your prizes are, you just can't get them for the whole game.
Yeah, that is true. So I gotta be very lucky with that.
Exactly.
We'll go for that. Guess we'll go with that. And that. Lucky Egg, Eviolite, and Rescue Scarf.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, that's probably a good point. I'll go Lucky Egg on you, Rescue Scarf on that Durant, and for the sake of things, I'll put an Eviolite on that Durant. Then I will Devour for 5.
Oh boy. Alright, it's gonna be...
Okay, good. Oh.
Iris. Angle. Psychic. And... Bangle.
How cool would it have
Alright.
been if I got rid of your Metal Letters? Like another Meloetta, rather.
I mean, not super cool. We're gonna go ahead and evolve into Electrode. I'll tell you what is super cool though. Another Psychic Energy.
Yep.
And then drawing until we have 4 in hand. Benching a Timpole. And then Audio retreating into Meloetta, and we're gonna hit you for 0 damage, but the suspense. Are we gonna sleep you, or are we gonna confuse you?
I hope you put me to sleep, but then I wake up immediately.
That's best case scenario for you. Unfortunately for you, though, it was... Which one's the bottom one? Here, hold on. It was heads first.
Heads first.
Okay, so you're now asleep.
Okay. So, it all comes down to my coin flip on whether or not I stay asleep. So, I'll do my coin flip. Heads, I'm awake. Yes!
Okay, you're awake.
That's so good. Alright, let's go for... a Looker's Investigation. What you got in there? Yeah, Seismitoad. Gold Potion. Oh, right. Well, that's not gonna do much for you. Alright.
That's all I was saying.
I'll shuffle and draw 5.
Can I use Gold Potion to heal 0 damage?
I think so. Just to like get out of your hand kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. If it's gonna be useless anyway, can I just say I'm healing for, like, healing 0 damage off?
I think that can work, right?
Yeah, like, obviously in a real tournament or something, you wouldn't want to use it like that, but this isn't a real tournament.
This isn't real!
None of this is real.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to go for a Rescue Energy onto Durant. Then I shall... You know what, I might as well go for a Great Ball. This is top 7 into my hand. 1 into my hand, rather. Just to help get it out of my deck. Alright, that's a pretty no-brainer. Durant.
Yep.
Now I need to keep milling you for 5. Hopefully I can get some good hits off, you know? So let's do that. Devour. I shall devour your deck.
Eviolite, very useful. Eviolite, very useful again. I think you're just thinning my deck for me.
I mean, I guess so.
This is like Battle Compressor all over again. Seismitoad, I guess there's that. And Timpole.
Right.
I'd say you got 2 hits. I'm gonna go ahead and bench Timpole.
How many of those do you have?
We're gonna pop that Gold Potion for 0. We're going to Prism Energy, Multi-Energy. And then we will go ahead and Electrode for 3. We are going to evolve this Timpole that's been down for a turn into Palpitoad.
Alright.
And then bench another Meloetta.
Of course.
And that brings the total up to enough for a KO on that Durant.
Okay.
And it's going to get rescued, but all the other stuff gets discarded.
So, because of the order of operations of the Rescue Energy and the Lucky Egg, I should be able to choose the order. So I'll be choosing Pokemon Tools first before the Rescue Energy. So I'll draw into a 7, then I'll put Durant into my hand.
Yeah, and then yep.
Makes
Sure.
sense? Alright, so...
Yeah, I think because they happen at the same time, so I think you can just pick.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then... That goes away. That goes away, that goes away. But that goes to my hand. Now... It's not particularly good. We'll put a Mulga up.
Mulgar. I like how you say that.
What's wrong with it?
You said a Mulgar?
A Mulga. Let's go for a Great Ball to fill out my deck. And then I think we're gonna have to go to Plan C. Depending on top 7, rather. You know what? I'll show it because I got an alt art. You know.
I'm surprised there was a Plan C in this deck at all.
Emolga.
Oh.
It's the same
Wait,
Emolga,
hold on,
just
hold on.
different art.
Oh, okay.
It was like one of the first few cards I drew out of that pack.
Neat.
Then we go to Plan C, Sigilif. Now
Oh
I
my
can
goodness.
free retreat into Sigilif and make you question your life a bit.
Will I question my life?
Hopefully.
Alright, hopefully.
And I'll pass.
We're gonna go ahead and draw a card. It's not gonna bother me that much.
At the very least, it'll buy me a bit of time.
Because we're gonna attach a Psychic Energy. Evolve into Seismitoad. Go ahead and Magnetic Draw for 2. And then... we will just go ahead and round for... just for the heck of it.
Alright.
Just for the heck of it all. Darn tootin'.
I shall pass.
Oh, you're passing?
Yeah.
Oh, why is my deck like this? Hold on.
My deck is kind of low on energy, I think.
I'm gonna draw my card. I'm going to attach a Psychic Energy. Keldeo up, free retreat.
Hmm. Yeah, that Fort Zone's really annoying.
Yep. This is gonna be for
Yeah.
90, which is a KO.
And it's double damage because of my weakness.
You're weak to water?
Oh, right. I thought you were using Melada. My bad.
I wish.
Emolga.
I would've done that last turn.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to scoop.
Sweet. Let's
That,
go.
alright. Float Zone out of here. I never want to see Keldeo and Float Zone again. If you want to retreat, you have to at least
That's
cost energy.
absolutely wild.
I feel like
I'm
that's...
gonna wait till Sword and Shield comes back around and get Air Balloon.
Okay, at least that's like 2 less or 3 less or something, but like... Still, Float Zone Keldeo being able to swap whenever you feel like for free, you know, is crazy. Because I like
I'm gonna
my...
whip out the secret tech, Keldeo Switch.
Well, I mean, you could still do Keldeo to like switch in, but you'll need to use energy to swap out, you know, and that's the main thing.
Yeah. Tool, 0, retreat. I can tell you, if I was considering, I was seriously thinking I might have lost there. And if I did, it was going to be Life Dew. Because that's super annoying.
Yeah.
You've used it like the last 4 days.
I mean, like, if I milled more of your round Pokemon rather than your, like, Eviolite, you know, maybe it would have been more in my favor.
I know my Eviolites and the Bangles. You just like got rid of the cards I didn't need.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's
Thank-
what I don't need to mill, but whatever. But
All right, sweet.
Float Zone Keldeo, like, you can have that in any deck, and that's just really annoying.
That's how I feel about life too. So, unless you pull out some crazy tech, I feel like that's probably my next ban. Next time I pick the bucket.
Fair enough. Like, it is a pretty
Go ahead
strong
and
one.
grab.
Like, it's balanced around the
It is
idea of, like, you only have
crazy.
one in the deck, but because of our format. it's
Do
gonna
you
be
have more than
crazy.
one? Out of curiosity.
I'm not gonna tell.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, that's another point for me. I feel like we're really close. I feel like we're like
We can...
points away from each other.
Yeah, we can do a bit of a tally to see where we're at. I'll just be cleaning up my side of the field.
It's like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
If I
16,
manage to get
17,
Sigilith, I think Sigilith was in my prize for the second round, but I feel like that would have helped a bit. But then you have your Seismitoad.
Alright, so we're at 26. I feel like you have so many... you're stretched around the board, dude.
Yeah, my idea is that I'm trying to, like, make it all the way around to the board, you know?
So what are these? Are these also yours?
No, those were things that we skipped.
Oh, okay. You have 1, 2, 3,
'Cause it was
4, 5,
like,
6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 15.
You know, things like Core Versions was just like a bonus pack kind of thing. And
Okay,
then...
so...
Hmm?
Yours are stretched out way more than mine are. It looks like a bigger difference than it is. It's 26 to 28.
So, my 26 or your 26?
My 26 to your 28.
Okay, so yeah, we're very close. But like, base set booster box, base set 2 booster box in the original series was just like a rehash of the first 3 sets, so we didn't really want to go with that, you know? So that's what these are. You know, like,
This
we're not...
is gonna go crazy.
Like, we're not gonna do
next
a
time.
full round just for Dragon Vault, you know? Like, that's not very much.
Yeah, no need for it. Flashfire, I think, is the Charizard set. There's a whole bunch of Charizard love. So that'll be the next time that we stream. We'll be doing X and Y base and Flashfire. So that'll be a really cool episode, actually.
Yeah, I guess we'll be able to see if we can get 2. Depending on like the power creep and deck building and stuff, it will just be maybe like 1 at a time, but it should still be pretty good. But yeah, we'll have...
I think depending on how long it takes, we can alternate between 1 and 2 sets. Like if it only takes an hour, I think we do 2 sets. You know.
Yeah.
But let's see. Year
But-
by year.
But yeah, a whole new generation of Pokemon. There's like only Sylveon as a extra evolution, like cross-gen evolution, and Eevee's already banned, so... For the most part, if
Yeah,
you
so
want...
I mean, basically, we're just playing with the same stuff.
Yeah, like, the... Excellent, like, how suddenly only about like 70 Pokemon, maybe 71? So there isn't actually going to
Something like
be too many Pokemon. Which,
You know, it'd be really cool though.
combined with like how much Gen 6 we have, you know, we should have a fair amount of each Pokemon.
So you say that Sylveon was the only new like cross-gen evolution, but I feel like all the megas should count for something. I feel like they're technically all cross-gen evolutions.
Well, yeah.
But I do want to see if I can make just an all Mega Charizard deck next time, like Charizard Y, Charizard X mixed together.
It's unfortunate that you can't just Mega any Pokemon, it has to be an EX Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think we had any EXs from this set that might be able to Mega Evolve.
From this set, there was a Mewtwo. Now, I don't know if anybody pulled a Mewtwo, but there is a Mewtwo in this set that can evolve into X or Y.
Okay. Interesting.
So,
Like, I'll just, like, quickly check some of my Pokemon, but I don't think I've got any EXs that could Mega Evolve.
Yeah, because there's no Kangaskhan EX in Black and White. Is there a Blastoise or a Venusaur EX? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Heracross EX, Gengar EX. Yeah, I don't think that exists.
I've got...
Honestly, X and Y.
I do have an EX that can Mega Evolve, but it's one of those Pokemon that got a Mega Evolution later on, you know?
Whereas
Nah, even later, in ZA.
ZA? Oh, we're not gonna be there for a while, my dude.
Yeah, and that's gonna be working different, like he'll be able to evolve off the base Pokemon, you know? Like a Charmeleon will be able to go into Charizard EX in that era.
Yeah, so in essence, that one can't even Mega Evolve.
Yeah, which is kind of a weird way to go about it. You know, imagine like just a base Snorlax going into Mega Frostlass. You know?
Hey, I mean, if it works, it works. I kind of like that system more, because it lets you like mix like different pieces of the evolution line. Because that way, you could either do like you could tech in a Glalie or you could tech in a regular Frostlass in the same line, as opposed to being stuck with EX. And like imagine that you get KO'd early. Would you rather give up a single prize Snorunt or like a double prize Frostlass EX that's really not going to attack for you anyway?
I mean, with the amount of speed of the like modern and card game and how many EXs are going around, I don't think it's going to matter too much. Like, single prize decks are pretty few and far between, you know?
Yeah.
Which is why we can't really get rid of Rare Candy, because that's the only thing really allowing a single prize deck to compete.
Has there been a Mega Staraptor card yet? I know there hasn't been in Pocket.
I mean, probably, right? There's like a few... I feel like there's like a new set coming out like every like 3 weeks or something, right?
It feels like it. I don't think it's that often.
I wonder what the actual release schedule for a lot of this. Like, is it consistently like every, say, 2 months or something, or is it...
That I couldn't tell you, but I do know that they're mirroring Pocket with the official TCG from this point on. Right. So when a new set comes out in the official TCG, they're making a Pocket version of it. It's like the next set that comes out is going to be a Mega Rayquaza set, and Pocket's next set is a Mega Rayquaza set themed towards the Pocket meta.
Yeah. It just would be really cool if we could Mega Evolve onto any of our like basic Pokemon, you know, like a Mega Heracross onto a regular Heracross, and then like any Heracross is viable, you know?
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
I will say that the couple of these are all fan made. I checked, but the couple of Mega Staraptor cards that exist on Google Images, they're actually pretty balanced. I mean, this ability is crazy. So this one has 350 HP, which is normal these days.
Oh my god.
But it says its ability is Intimidation. Attacks used by the defending Pokemon do 50 less damage to all of your Pokemon. And I'm like, that's insane. Because that means that you could have 4 Mega Staraptors and you're reducing damage by 200.
Oh my god.
Because it didn't say anything by the active or anything.
Damn, alright.
And so this thing has 550 HP if you can one-shot it.
But because it's like, because it's a Mega Staraptor, you would have to go like a bunch of Starlies and like Rare Candies or into Staravia, right?
Yeah. And then this other one I feel like is more reasonable in general. It still has 350, but like I said before, that's not crazy with the Megas that are existing right now. And its ability is Nosediver. When this Pokemon attacks, you may use this ability, discard an energy from this Pokemon, and your attacks do 40 more damage this turn. and he has Brave Bird for 3 colorless, 220 and 30 to himself. And so I feel like that's probably more like what we're gonna see. I think 50 damage shield is insane, especially considering the fact that Mega Staraptor doesn't have Intimidate anymore. So I feel like that's probably not something we're gonna see.
Right, gotcha.
But I am excited. I hope we get something that like showcases Contrary. It's like,
how that
I don't know.
work?
Like your opponent's, like if your opponent tries to discard energy from you, like discard an energy from them instead or something like that. I don't know. Like, what would be Contrary?
Contrary would be like maybe any effects. Yeah. Any effects that like would reduce damage, increase it instead. On the opponent's Pokemon.
Ooh.
So.
Oh, you know, be sweet. Oh my goodness, you could have close combat as the attack, right? I'm kind of pulling off of the old Staraptor from Diamond and Pearl for this.
Right.
But you could have close combat, have it do like some kind of 180 damage or something, and you take 30 more damage from attacks next turn. But Contrary flips that, like you were saying. And so you get a 30 damage shield next turn if you're Mega.
Yeah, there we go. That would be pretty cool.
I feel like you're onto something there. That'd be cool.
So, yeah, I feel like my deck with my Giant was very hit or miss, really. Luckily I did put a few Metal Energy in, but oh my god, that was almost a travesty.
I was scared a couple times. You had me get my heart going pretty quick.
And if I ever get to the point where I can replace my Emolga with just more Giant, maybe I bring it around again.
That and the fact that you probably are going to run more Metal Energies next time.
Yeah,
that would have made it even scarier.
Yeah. Well, like, my Cyclone Energy theoretically was going to be useful, but you had Keldeo with Floatstone. It's like, I can't do much with that, you know? Like...
Exactly.
Because, yeah...
Yeah, guys... What's up?
I was just saying, like, yeah, Keldeo with Floatstone is just so annoying.
Well, now I'm gonna have to go Keldeo Air Balloon or Keldeo Escape Rope. I guess Keldeo Escape Rope has some use. To manipulate your... Or, like, Warp Zone is what Escape Rope does. So, like, you could kind of manipulate the board a little bit. I was gonna say, that will be it for Legendary Treasures tonight. We'll probably take a week to really sort out our boards and our cards. Just make the game run a little smoother. Yeah. And then we'll be back with the X and Y set. And also make sure, as we were talking about earlier, the podcast, the Space Time Shenanigans with Lettuceman and I, that came out today. It's going to be a 2-parter, and this one's going to be an absolute banger, trust me. So go ahead and get a head start on that, and we'll be back with the next one next time.
Fair enough then. I'm just thinking if I should stay around to start finning my cards. That way, when you join and you do your one, it's not going to be as laggy.
Go for it. That's fine.
Alright.
I'll come back and I'll sort my cards when we meet up next. So, that'll work.
So, anyone that's sticking around, you can join me as we go through some old cards, see what's useful in this current generation, and get rid of the rest.
Adios. Have fun sticking around with Lettuceman, but for me, I'll see you same time, same channel. I guess next time.
Alright.
See you guys.
See ya. Wait, there was something I was gonna ask you as well. I forgot. We were talking about scheduling before, right?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
What's up?
I was supposed to remind you about scheduling for, I think, podcasts, right?
Yeah, I did schedule it. I was telling you I scheduled it for
No, like, for our next recording.
Oh, yeah. It's gonna be, let me check the calendar.
Like, are you able to do same time as last week, or a different time?
That's what I'll check. No, we can do tomorrow.
We can do tomorrow.
Yep, tomorrow at our regular time. That should be probably the best time for this week.
Yeah. Alright. All good.
Sweet. All right, man. Well, have fun sorting it out. See you
Yeah.
let us in stream.
Yeah, there's a lot to go through here.
You guys have fun.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. So, we are by ourselves now. Which means it is time to try and sort out everything. Okay. So what I should probably do is, first of all, dismantle my current decks. And then, if possible, I'd like to limit it down to about 400 per color. You know, up to 2 of these kind of piles, you know? So, there's gonna be a lot of cards to get rid of. It's mostly water, grass, normal, fighting, and psychic I gotta worry about. A bit of fire, but they're not as bad. Alright, so first of all, we shall dismantle these decks. We'll also have to go through the training cards, see what's actually useful, you know? I get the feeling that the majority of Gen 3 isn't going to be that relevant. Maybe even most of Gen 4 if we're being honest. Like, I haven't really felt the need to go backwards that much. I've always been kind of going forwards. You know? But we'll figure it out. So if anyone would like to chat about anything, then go for it. You know, I don't bite. But yeah, we definitely need to sort out. Like, we need enough per evolution line that we could feasibly run it, but we would only really do that if it's particularly good, you know? So that's one deck. Oh, we got a lot to go through. I feel like that's going to be useful. Alright, one more pile, like one more deck rather, then we can actually start going into our piles. Which should be fun. So yeah, I'm only really going to keep a Pokemon around if it's either a really... Well, I guess for Power Create, right? I'm only really going to keep a Pokemon around if it's got a really cool, like, ability or Poke Power or whatever. A cheap and effective attack, like maybe like, you know, 10 damage to draw one card, guaranteed confusion, that's still pretty useful, you know? So, I guess it will be something like that. Or, if I need it for a certain evolution line, and in that case, I will kind of figure that out. That's going to be the hardest criteria because, like, there's going to be a lot of Pokemon throughout the ages, and I'll have to see kind of what I got for each Pokemon, you know? But I'm thinking like anything Gen 3, probably on the chopping block. Gen 4, maybe. Gen 4 is definitely a maybe. I feel like Gen 4 is kind of getting power crept out as well. Come on. Alright, now to start filtering. So, first up we'll look at the trainer cards, see what we really need from this pile. Like, we don't need like a bajillion switches, you know, so... Okay, I feel like we don't need that. We'll put aside the cards that we feel like we need. Let's see. These are kind of basic. Yeah, that could be pretty useful. Guaranteed heal all damage. Under the right circumstances, it could be very useful. No, it's not worth it. That could be okay. That's alright. We could try Heavy Ball. If special energy is going to be rampant, then that's going to be very useful actually. Chain, draw 3 cards, pretty straightforward. I at least have 2 of each fragment tool, that way if I want to go with it I can. I'm not sure if that's... It has to be enforced if you have over 5. If you have to discard. That's pretty good actually. That's basically useless. I don't really care about Team Plasma cards, or it is Hypnotoxic Laser can be pretty useful. Actually, I have a lot of those, so that can be really useful if I build around that. Now that he doesn't have Floatstone, that should make it a bit easier for me to do as well. That's particularly just like what point. Alright. I don't really care about Team Plasma. That's not bad because that can effectively be a mulligan. I feel like I don't know if I have any energy retrieval, so having one or two of those could be useful. We might just go for another Pokemon communication. And revive sounds pretty useful. Dark Patch. Good stuff. We'll go for another energy retrieval, then we can probably delete this trainer pile. I don't think I'm really going to use anything else. Okay, well, Silent could actually be useful. No. I like Windstorm a bit better. It's a bit more versatile. The rest of this could probably go. I don't really care about any of this. That could be useful in some situation. Yeah, I think the rest of this can probably be deleted. Alright. Get out of here with that. Also, get rid of all the fossil cards, I don't want to do that. So, let's sort out the Dragon Pile first, because we would have a bunch of, like, Altaria and Dragonite from, you know, previous generation. That's probably gone. That's gone. I feel like a lot of the Gen 3 is probably gone. I guess we can judge based off the final evolution. Yeah, like, I'm not even interested. Okay, now, the Dragonite family could actually be pretty useful. Okay, Swablu, kind of useful. Maybe. It's not the worst. Because that way, if Swablu does take any like chip damage, it can potentially be immortal, which is kind of funny. Could be useful for stalling, you know. Actually surprised how low health Swablu has. That can go. That's just power crapped out. Sorry, Rayquaza. I don't think that's particularly good. The only thing we may keep around are the EX Pokemon, but even then that's pretty unlikely. So, Flygon EX. You're stage 2. I guess that can stay around. So we'll probably need to sort out our Vibrava and Trapinch. But I like the idea of this Dragonite, you know? So I kind of want to keep that, which means I want to keep that family. So let's do Flygon family first. So Trapinch. We might need to also get some Trapinch from our fighting pile actually, now I'm thinking about it. See if we got any in here. Yep. It's gonna take a long process. Any in here? Yeah, they're probably not gonna be useful. Like, if we are gonna go for Flygon, we need the best Trapinch possible, you know? Oh, look at the little guy. But, here's go. Like, 1 energy for paralysis doesn't actually seem that bad, I guess. But we'll throw them out, so we'll find the best Trapinch and keep a few of them around. Probably not too many, like maybe like 3. So if we find a decent Pokemon, we'll find the best version possible and keep 3 of them around. That way, if we get more evolutions in the future, it's not that bad. So Trapinch. So what's the best one here? That's pretty good. that just helps us get some energy before an evolution. Which isn't bad. That's also potentially very good. We only got one of those, don't we? And he's got 60 health. That could be the difference. Alright. Well, if we're flipping a coin, I would prefer it to be for that effect. So we'll keep you. So, yeah, we need to discard all of them but you, rather. Okay. So, you're gone. You're gone. I'll keep those around. Those are okay, Trapinch. But I think the rest of them can go. Oh, this one I do get to choose the opponent's Pokemon. I guess I'll maybe keep that just in case. So keep them around, but these ones definitely go. Like, coin flip for paralysis doesn't mean much, but coin flip for energy destruction or manually shifting their Pokemon around does seem pretty useful. Okay, so now we need Vibrava. What's the best Vibrava we got? Flip a coin for confusion, that's okay. That's probably a bit too slow. It's cool, but I don't think it's needed. That's an interesting attack. Probably not gonna go for it. I mean, I guess we keep that, because, like, healthy, I guess? 80 health. Oh, we have a few 80 health over here. So, we'll find the best three. Okay, so it's probably you and the others. So you can go, you can go. And just to help thin out the piles a bit, we can get one less of you. That's fine. Now for Flygon. What was our best Flygon? Just EX, right? I don't think any of these other ones are worth it. I guess a maybe. I feel like we don't really need these Flygon though. Power trapped out, you know. Alright, so now we should look at... Oh god, we got so many bang on. Do we just want the healthiest, or is there any of them that has a cool effect? Headbutt, Dragon Claw. I mean, these big ones aren't bad. They're probably the best one as well. Alright. This is one we want to keep. These ones I don't really care about. Excellent. Shelgon. If we were to keep any Shelgon, what would we go for? Actually, we should check his elements. See if it's even worth keeping, you know? Oh! That's actually kind of useful. Okay, so Salmons is worthwhile keeping around. So, back to Shelgon. Which of these is worthwhile keeping? Two for paralysis, 90 health. I guess 90 health, Shelgon, 2 energy for paralysis maybe is okay. At the very least it's bulky enough to stick around. So I think we'll keep only the 90 health ones. You know, with Power Creep we want the most health as possible. Alright, Dragonite. Yeah, so Dragonite, useful. Dragonite is very useful. Dragonair. Flip for Confusion. Okay, that Dragonair is useful. I feel like these Dragonair are not as useful. And then out of these, why would I go with this one, huh? Can't retreat, not bad. $50 health puts it to sleep, or can't retreat during next turn, so I'm probably gonna keep that one around. So we'll have 3 of those, and the rest of them can go. I don't think that's not bad, but it needs grass energy. And that can be kind of annoying. So I guess we'll go for confusion. Asleep. We don't need 4 of them. I am kind of realizing that this is going to be kind of boring. So I might have to do the rest of this off stream. Because this is a lot to go with. This is only like 1 pile, but at least I'm like doing it by family. I don't know if that makes it any better. But we're getting there with it. We'll finish off the dragon pile before I, you know, really go for it. So, do we have any Garchomp? Okay, that's a pretty useful effect. That's probably more impactful than that. Oh, that's actually very cool. So, unfortunately, I don't think I'll go with this Garchomp. It doesn't seem that cool. So, Gibble. We got a lot of these. Ah, it's just the same, but recolored. I'll get rid of these Gibble, but we'll keep the first 2. Alright. Godbite. What we got here? Oh, now I'm kind of thinking I should keep that. Okay, so I'll keep one of those just for later, you know. Yeah, I'll probably do something like that. There we go. And then, what else we got here? I guess Lottie. Oh, and I'll tell you. Maybe. That's a 25% chance to really annoy. But I feel like that's the best Altaria. Yeah. These other ones are kinda meh. Swablu. So yeah, I kinda like that idea with the Swablu. They're all 40 health. They're not particularly good. That's okay, but I think we'll go with these guys. So we'll just have like 3 of them. And then the rest of them are out of here. Which already reduces our pile by a whole lot, you know? Okay, and you. Lottie. Keeping them, for sure. I don't think we really need any of these other ones. Not really. Yeah, these are kind of garbage. Like, I can keep them around for other synergies later on, but I don't think it's going to be worth it. These synergies are not particularly the best. And then we got things like Drodigan. It's not the worst. I feel like the best one is probably this healthiest one. 110. That's probably the best one. Yeah, I'm not really feeling Dredigan. So is that about it for the Dragon Pile? I think so, right? I guess we can look at Haxorus and stuff, but I feel like we'll kind of do that later. Alright, that should be it for Dragon Pile. Which is... it's something. There's still a lot to kind of search for, so I think I will kind of have to do that off stream. Because there's a lot to go through here. Alright, so I'm going to call it there. I would like to thank everyone for watching. And, you know, I'll see you in like maybe 2 weeks then. Have a good one.